right? When somebody's attractive, really what we're saying is they're uniquely them. And when you're able to be uniquely yourself, when you're able to be authentic, that's what makes you attractive. People are attractive for different reasons. Why? Because people are different. Why? Because everybody has to be authentically themselves and be who they were created to be. What's keeping a lot of people ugly is how they treat other people. When I go into a restaurant, I may not even be balling like that. I'm talking about from day one. I was always raised to respect service. Somebody serving you, you respect them. And I usually give the highest tip that I can, whatever percentage that is, 20%, 25%, because I respect service. Service got to be good though, right? And we live in a world where a lot of people feel entitled. And that entitlement, you can sense it when you walk past people, especially where I'm located at currently, which is the United States. A lot of people have a sense of entitlement. A lot of people are also good people, right? Also good people. But it can come off like entitlement because, believe it or not, like almost everybody I walk by, I be saying hi, because that's somebody, bro. That's a human being with their own story. And I know that one of the hardest things of life is just to live. Like, F everything that they saying, bro, about what's hard in life and this and that. What's hard in life is to live. Is to wake up every single day and put your best foot forward. So when somebody makes it outside, somebody's alive at the same time as me, somebody's a human being. You see where I'm going with this? I appreciate them without even knowing them. That's my heart. That's how we're supposed to be. So I say what's up to like everybody, bro, even if they don't say nothing back. Now, I've slowed down on that because of the culture, because of how wicked the people could be, how ugly people could be. When you say hi and they don't say hi back. But the truth is, you can't let that stop you from being who you are. I ain't saying hi like this and no weird stuff like that, but it's a head nod, especially if you black. You know what I'm talking about. You walk past another black man, it's a head nod. But I be doing that for everybody because it's just respect. And I feel like respect is something that a lot of people don't have anymore. So what makes people ugly, one of the first things that makes people ugly, make sure this ain't you, take notes. What makes people ugly, what makes people unattractive, don't want to be around them, get the F away from me, is the lack of acknowledgement towards other human beings. It's feeling like you better than somebody else. That ego. Right? I remember I was at the mall one day. I'm sitting down with my wife. We drinking coffee. Well, she don't drink coffee. I drink coffee. She drinking a strawberry refresher or something like that. Whatever the girls be drinking. And homeboy walked by and he had on some cool shoes. So I said, man, if I was rocking some cool shoes, I'd like somebody to let me know. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, let me tell him I rock with his shoes. So I tell bro, I say, yo, I like your shoes, bro. Homie walked by. Thanks. Head down, just thanks. I'm like, now listen, I don't take offense. You never know what nobody's going through, but I'm just saying that I've seen this happen a lot. And I'm gonna teach y'all something right now. Because you never know who you're talking to. You never know. You never know. You never know who you may interact with. You never know where life could take you. When you ugly, You letting God know, you letting nature know, you're letting the order of life know. When you're unattractive, when you have bad character, you letting life know that you don't really care. You don't really appreciate it. You don't really care for others. Whenever you're going through something tough, you don't have to wear that on your sleeve. You don't have to wear that on your face. We started the video off talking about service people who give service, people who you go to a restaurant, they serving you, stuff like that. You think they always having a good day? Hell nah. But when they serve you your food, they smiling, here go your food, and you welcome and all that stuff. And you got to appreciate people who they still show up and you don't know what they're going through. I've done that online. I show up every single day on these platforms and you don't know what I'm going through. You don't know what I'm going through. You don't know nothing. You don't know what I'm going through. You know what I tell you, but I could be going through a lot and I still show up with a smile on my face because this is my purpose. I'm speaking to my fellow human beings. I'm not going to sit here with crappy character and be all upset. What did y'all do to me for me to be upset at you? Right? So what I'm saying is, when you step out into the world, give your best. We've lost that. People walking by each other, they don't say hi no more. They glued to their phone like they a goddamn robot. But then these the same people that complain AI is taking your job. You have become AI. You already artificial. Your head lives in your phone. If you lost your phone today, you go crazy. You would just lose it. Right? That's not healthy. If I lost my phone today, it's whatever. Whoop-de-whoop. More time for me to be in the present moment. I'll go get a new one. It is what it is. So what I'm saying is, we're living in a society, bro, that's very selfish, bro. And I brought up multiple examples that I've experienced in my real life. People walking with their head down. It's like, you a king, bro. Lift your head up. Other people getting to meet you, get right. Somebody say hi to you, say hi back. Or be the first one. What I'm noticing is that society is getting more and more and more isolated. And we're losing the sense of community. And that's not attractive. You being part of that, you adding on to that, you not being someone that somebody could speak to, you not smiling, you always being on your phone, you outside, you part of the problem. And so that's ugly and that's unattractive. And I've been there too. I've been part of the problem too. Right? Because I've noticed that it's rubbed off on me. That's why I'm speaking about it, because I'm like, dang. That's just point number one. Point number two that's keeping people unattractive is the fact that they don't have a skincare routine. All right. A skincare routine is not an option. A skincare routine is something that you need to be doing. It's something that you should be implementing into your life each and every single day. Every single morning, I do my skincare routine. Every single night, I do my skincare routine. It's not by mistake why my skin looks clear on camera. I'm not using no filters. And I'm not saying that my skin is perfect either. I'm just saying that I'm doing my best to look my best. Because when you look good, you feel good. And I think that a lot of times we have forgotten that. We have forgotten that in order for us to be confident, in order for us to feel good, in order for us to treat people right, you got to like how you look and how you present yourself. So it's important for you to invest in yourself, man. First link below, 40% off your first box, 20% off for life, and you get a free gift. I have been using this skincare product for well over a year now. It is coming up on 2 years. So you have to understand that these are the things that keeps me confident, right? Shout out Teach Hanley. It keeps me confident. It makes your aura glow, right? But if your skin is not looking good, you're not taking care of yourself, you look like somebody that just rolled out of bed, then you got to understand nobody's really excited to go up to you, speak to you, get to know you, meet you, whatever. It is important for you to take care of yourself first, right? It's important for you to make sure that you are looking your best. Because like I said, it will make you more attractive. And I believe that people who are unattractive, people who are ugly, people who don't care about how they look, they the same ones that wonder why. Why nobody come up to me and talk to me? Why no girls like me? Why this? Why that? And it's because you're not taking care of yourself. Make sure that your shoes are clean, right? We have a trend nowadays to wear dirty shoes. I see a trend nowadays where people wearing dirty jeans. I'm not saying you can't wear it. If that's the fashion that you want to partake in, by all means, cool. I might get me a pair. I'm not passing judgment. What I'm saying is cleanliness is important and it's something that can be seen, right? And so get your box of Teach Hanley today, family. I have been talking about this for over a year and there's a reason why. It's because it works. It's because it has worked for me. And when something works for me, I'm excited to see how it can work for you. All right, check it out. So that is another reason why people are ugly, is because literally they don't have a routine to build their attractiveness, right? To build their attractiveness. And I mentioned the word confidence. Let's talk about that. Maybe that's why a lot of people got their head in their phone, because they lack the confidence and the social skills to talk to people. One of the things that I've realized that has worked in my life is just being in a mind state where, because everything goes back to the mind, right? Where I know that I deserve to be here and occupy space, right? And it's something that's so simple, but it's so true. And it's something that we neglect because we wonder, should I be in those rooms? We wonder to ourselves about imposter syndrome. We wonder to ourselves about certain situations that we put ourselves in. Does that make sense? And we say, do I deserve to be here? Should I be here? Should I be talking to this person? Do I deserve this? Do I deserve that? My answer to you is yeah. Why not? Right? Like, why do you think somebody's better than you? Like, nobody's better than you. Nobody's worse than you. Everybody who is born on this earth deserves the right to occupy space, deserves the right to live, deserves the right to experience life. And you have that right as well. And it's your right to walk into a room and be confident, take up space, speak, have the floor the same way other people have the floor. It's your right. And we are missing that confidence factor. And when you're not confident, you're ugly. So it's about how you treat people. It's about how you carry yourself, right? Are you building that attractiveness, right? And it's about what we just spoke about, that confidence. And to me, I think it's mental. Like I said, telling yourself that you deserve to be here, you deserve to occupy space, and that nobody's better than you, and you're not better than nobody. Take away the comparison stuff. Just be uniquely authentic to who you are. And that will exude confidence on a level that is unbelievable. Unbelievable. You wouldn't even believe how much confidence you will exude, right? I'm going to give you one more bonus tip. I believe that attractiveness really, really, really is something that people spend a lot of time trying to figure out. But I said a word just a little earlier about authenticity. You really have to be yourself. And I know a lot of people say this, but it's not just about being yourself, but it's about being yourself unapologetically. Right? And not feeling sorry for that. When you're one of those people that shape shifts just to fit into a culture, a brand, a group of people. When you're not being authentic, people could pick up on that. Comment down the word below, authentic, because that's what each of y'all need to be. You have to be authentic, right? When you're not authentic, you have to understand you're subject to just being like everybody else. When you like everybody else, how you supposed to stand out and be attractive, right? When somebody's attractive, really what we're saying is they're uniquely them. And when you're able to be uniquely yourself, when you're able to be authentic, that's what makes you attractive. People are attractive for different reasons. Why? Because people are different. Why? Because everybody has to be authentically themselves and be who they were created to be. And everyone won't be attracted to you. You won't be everybody's cup of tea, but you will be somebody's cup of tea. And that's what you have to focus on. However, one thing that we can all do is get Tiege Hanley. One thing that we can all do is get a skincare routine. It doesn't matter about authenticity or none of that. Everybody still gets judged by how they look, by how they treat their looks, by how they treat themselves. And you can start working on that. 40% off. You can start. There's a reason I bring that up, because I think that routine of taking care of your skin over and over and over again each day will help build routine and discipline in other areas of your life. And discipline and routine is also attractive, right? Being disciplined, having a routine, that is also attractive, right? Every time that my wife sees me do my skincare routine, she's impressed, because she knows that most men statistically don't have a skincare routine. So I'm able to focus on me. I'm able to take care of me. That's attractive, right? But most importantly, you do it for yourself and you build that confidence. So occupy space, man. Believe in yourself. Treat people well. You know, invest in a skincare routine. Invest in cleanliness, hygiene, right? I just think that all of these things are important. Be authentically you, unapologetically. And I promise you, you'll be attractive. Okay? That's my rant, story time, plus what, tangible tips we can do to be attractive. This is real life. Don't let the coldness of the world, though, something I try to remind myself, don't let how the world is stop you from being who God made you to be in the world. Okay? I love y'all. Peace.